your tech needs solved. Call the show at 232-1542. Tech Tuesday with Ryan Schinkel. Live now.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Acadiana's Morning News. Hey, it is Tuesday at 7:40, and that means Tech Tuesday with Ryan Schinkel. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning, Rob.
Are you? Hey, by the way, Brandon, Ryan and his wife Ashley, they were part of our concert with a K crew with a K concert crew to go see George see Garth Brooks on Friday with a K.
Incredible show.
It was incredible.
It was the best time.
Speaking of technology, I know I'm old school. I was so worried the entire time, walking up because the printed tickets I had in my car was too far to walk away. And Sarah was like, "No, this is why you have the Ticketmaster app." And I'm like, "I don't know. I mean, you think I need to print them? You think I need to go up to my car?" No, Rob. That's why there's like something to scan, and you're gonna be okay.
I'm going to all concerts with Sarah from now on.
We were, Sarah totally thwarted that line situation as well. Because, people love a line in Lafayette.
Yeah.
They love a line, and they see people in line, so they feel like they should be in line too. And the simple fact is that the Cajun Home has more than one door open.
That's right.
And so you really don't have to be
You
in
just
that
walk up to the parking lot, though, and you think you should get where everybody
you don't
else
have
is.
To. So anyway, it was a great time.
It was a good time.
We had a fun time. And, on the technology side, it was quite the setup with the lights and the staging and everything.
It was pretty great, yeah.
I would imagine they don't control that from an iPhone.
Yeah,
a little bit more. Probably a little bit more.
iPad Pro.
All right. With the stylus. As long as you have the stylus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to talk about home automation today. It's one of those things. Brandon and I were just talking earlier about. Let's see, what time is it?
7:42.
All right, Sarah's at work. We're good. I left my grill on.
Ooh.
Overnight. Like, I grilled on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then I went to grill yesterday. When I opened it up, I was like, gosh, it must be hot outside that the grill is so hot in here.
Yeah.
And then I realized one of the burners of the grill was still on from the day before. And we started talking about things we worry about, like leaving the oven on. Or, my big stress is like, I might be laying on a beach in Mexico and think, I did not close my garage door.
Right.
Home automation has come to a point now where I can look at my phone and see that my doors are locked. There's no one on my front porch. There's no one stealing my Amazon package. And my garage doors are shut, so it's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
That's just the tip of the iceberg, though, right?
It really is. I love this stuff, too. I like to nerd out over these types of things. And what we've seen is a few different ecosystems come into place, right? So Apple has their HomeKit, where you can use HomeKit-enabled devices. You can control them from your Apple Home app built into your phone.
And I've seen that on the app, but I didn't really know what that was. I've seen the little house.
Right. So if you go into that little house and you add accessories to it, like you can add Philips Hue light bulbs, you can add an August or other brand smart locks for the front door, and anything that works with HomeKit. When you open up that app, you can control it from within that app.
Okay.
Now, most of these things come with their own app as well. So there's also the Philips Hue app and the August app, but they all integrate into HomeKit, so you have one central place.
So we're talking about lights inside your house,
right,
if you want to turn things on. Thermostats, like the Nest is a popular one.
So that's kind of another ecosystem.
Okay.
So you kind of have at least three out there right now. Apple HomeKit, Nest has its own, and if you look at some of these smart products, they'll have Works with Nest on them.
Okay.
So you can control it within the Nest app. And Nest, of course, has the thermostat, and they have indoor and outdoor cameras as well. And then the other one that is really the industry leader, kind of came out of nowhere, is Amazon's.
Yeah.
The Amazon Echo and that Alexa is probably the most affordable, approachable way to get into home automation. Of course, now local security companies are doing a great deal of this now. ADT and the Nationals are doing it too. So it's everybody's kind of vying to get inside your home right now. And then, of course, Apple's new HomePod, which is kind of their Echo type
sort of answer to it.
Right.
So, with all this stuff, how do I know that someone is, while I'm sleeping in the middle of the night, that someone is not going to turn my lights on in my bedroom or turn the stereo up to 10?
Right. Well, ideally, both of those things would wake you up, so you'd be aware.
Yes. I mean, if it happened at 4:15 in the morning,
that would be normal.
Yeah. The rest of my family wouldn't think so, but
no, that'd be a problem for me.
Yeah.
Well, you can take steps, and last time on the last annual edition, we talked about home security or
and
privacy.
Yeah.
So the important things to do is if you're going to do these things, understand they're going to work off of Wi-Fi. Some of them are on Bluetooth technology too, but primarily Wi-Fi. And so take the steps to get into your router. Most routers will do encrypted or secure networks. Make sure that you're using a password, that it's not your dog's name. Do those types of things to protect yourself. The ecosystems themselves, I think, are pretty safe.
Yeah.
Anytime you open yourself up by broadcasting a network out there, there's the potential that someone could hack into your home. You hear these stories of people messing with baby monitors.
Yeah.
And talking through the monitor or doing kind of weird stuff like that.
But it's also just kind of weird thinking someone can look in on your kid.
It is weird. Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's the 21st century peeping Tom.
That's right.
You don't even need to walk in the bushes, get your shoes muddy.
Right. It is.
I've never done it before, but I would imagine your shoes probably get
dirty. They probably do. it certainly can be unnerving. So you want to be smart, password protect your stuff. Make sure you put yourself on a secure Wi-Fi network at home. Don't just leave it open for your neighbors to get on and those types of things. But outside of that, I think if you take those steps, it's relatively safe, and the convenience is incredible. To your point, I can lock and unlock my door right now. So if you have family coming over that you want to. And with some of them, we have one of those smart locks at the house. If you give your family members, mother-in-law the app, you can give her a unique password to it so that she can lock and unlock, and you can always know that it's her.
And it's her.
That's right. That she's come in, and you can suspend that access if someone's just coming for a weekend to stay. You can grant it temporarily and turn it off. So there are some neat things you can do.
Let's take a quick break. I want to tell you about a new thing that's going around Facebook right now that security experts are warning. It gives people it gives the world, if anyone's doing any harm, just an open window into everything you have. We'll tell you about that coming up on Tech Tuesday. This is Acadiana's Morning News, joined by Ryan Schinkel this morning. Hey, stay with us. All right, welcome back to Tech Tuesday, segment 2 here. And there is something that's going around Facebook where they're calling it the Last Name Challenge. And the Last Name Challenge implores Facebook users to honor your grandparents by posting their last name.
Oh.
Now, a lot of my friends are doing it, and I spotted it from 10 miles away.
Yeah.
What is the most common, I need to reset my bank password question? What's your mother's
maiden name? Yep.
So think about it. If I give my grandparents' last name, it's a 50-50 shot that what you're going to get from that is my mother's maiden name.
Brilliant.
It's absolutely brilliant. But people who are doing it are stupid.
Yeah.
People who are actually taking part in these. Now, I know it's always fun to get on the big bandwagon. Yes, I dumped the ice water over my head 3 years ago as part of the ice bucket challenge.
Yep.
But I didn't have to say, here are the last 4 digits of my social security number.
Yeah.
Go Team Gleason.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't do that.
Any of those Facebook, those little
things. Like the quizzes.
Any of them.
Some of them, you used to do them on MySpace. I don't know about you, Ryan, but
no, I
people
did.
used
I was
to do
there.
them on MySpace. They were so long. Last book you read. The eternal question, last time you cried.
Last time you cried.
That kind of stuff. And
Garth Brooks.
Yeah, last time I cried. Garth Brooks.
Yeah, I think
wedding invitation situation.
Any of those. We all have the Facebook friend who you scroll through your news feed and it's post after post on how much money they'll make when they're grown up and how many children they'll have and everything.
It's the 21st century. What was that thing called?
Remember the paper thing. Was I don't know. Someone out there is screaming at the radio on what that's called.
Brandon,
but you'd go back and forth.
Yes, you do, Brandon. Where are you doing this? You have the paper folded up and you ask it questions.
And then you open up one of the...
I just can't remember what it's called.
What the hell is that called?
I don't know. We used to play it in grade school.
Yes.
And,
or last week, but that's okay.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
That thing
Chinese?
And then math.
A fortune teller. A fortune.
That is definitely not what it's called. Okay. That's a thing. There are fortune tellers, but that's... Anyway,
but to your
point,
that had to do with it.
Let's go back to our actual combo here.
Okay, very good. So any of these things, most of them they're going to ask you for access to your friend list and your birthday, and people just hit yes because they want to do these quizzes that are going to tell them about their future or what their superhero name would be, or
Love it, yes.
whatever else the case
Yes.
might be. So I would say avoid all of those.
Just don't do it.
But especially don't put your family names or enter your Wi-Fi password here, or those types. I like those that are on there where it comment this below and watch what happens. But the only thing that happens is somebody starts to steal your identity.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, but and sometimes they're optimized for mobile, so it's a square picture, and they want you to click on the picture so you see the rest of it.
right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just so easy. I think people do anything.
No,
People
I agree.
want to be a part of anything.
That's
Not to mention
a good
Facebook
point.
makes it very easy, because anytime you have to sign up for like a new service or something, they say, why create a username and
log in
password?
with Facebook.
Log in with Facebook. Well, now Facebook knows everything. News this week that Gmail said they're going to stop scanning your inbox for targeted ads.
Really? I didn't hear that.
And you know what? I had kind of forgotten that they do that. And it's funny. Web guy Sam here, which I don't know who you know yet, but Sam a few weeks ago came in and said, you know what I hate? I hate that I've been getting pop-ups, and it's as if Google knows what my friends and I are emailing about. And I'm like,
Yep.
you are. That's the deal. And so Google has always scanned your email box,
Yep.
which is probably how Google and the cookies knew my wife was pregnant before I did.
Yep.
Because it started, it was going by her search on the computer we shared.
Yep.
And that's not going to happen anymore. But that's a big business.
Yeah, cookies in general are a problem, and it's one of the things that Apple is trying to shut down with their new version of Safari and the newest version of Mac OS. Is your viewing history is going to be much more private. Those auto cookies are going to be shut down by Safari, and then you go to a website. You're at work. We've all been at work, right? And you're stealing 5 minutes from the day. You click on a website and some video starts auto playing, and it's loud, and all your colleagues are looking. What is that?
It happens with Moon all the time. And
Yes.
he fusses at the computer every morning.
That's right. So the new version of Safari is going to kind of shut that down, which is good. But to your point, one Christmas, and Ashley knows this already if she's listening, but one Christmas, Amazon kind of spoiled my Christmas gift for me because she had looked at it on Amazon. She didn't buy it from Amazon because she knew I would know about it, but just having looked at it on Amazon, then later someday around Christmas time on the Facebook, scrolling through, and sure enough, the exact camera pops up on my Facebook feed. I was like, how does Facebook know that I'd be interested in that camera? I've never, and it was because she had looked at it on Amazon. So you do have to, watch out those things.
It's a crazy world we live in.
So speaking of Amazon and smart homes, they've got a new device coming out.
Okay.
Start shipping yesterday, actually. And it's a new Echo device called an Echo Show.
Okay.
So it's, the Echo is the cylinder that plays music you talk to. You can listen to Garth Brooks, and only on Amazon Music can you listen to Garth.
That's the truth.
So the new Echo Show is the same type of deal, but with a 7-inch screen on it. So it actually will give you information.
You can actually use it.
That's right. You can ask for recipes, and it'll show you stuff. It's pretty cool.
All right, very good information. Ryan Schinkel, as always. Tech Tuesday, we'll get this segment posted. We'll put some links up to some of the things we talked about, from the Nest to the, is it called Apple HomeKit?
Right, HomeKit.
Nest,
Yep.
Apple HomeKit. There are several others as well. We'll put some links up at KPEL965.com. Have a great week. Thanks for coming by.
Hey, thanks for having me
We'll
on.
think of something to talk about next week. It'll be hard.
We'll come up with something.
By the way, fellas, it's a chatterbox, or a paper fortune teller is what it's called.
A chatterbox.
A paper fortune. You are correct.
You know what? Screw both of y'all, because y'all laughed at me whenever I said it was a fortune teller. I don't know. I wasn't that wasn't really my deal when I was young. I mean,
it is now.
It is now, though.
Yeah.
I have 2 kids. All right, hey, 7:57 now at News Talk 96.5 KPEL.